Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Chainsaw Man Chapter 127, titled Save the Asa. I think the thumbnail I can't tell if it's Asa grabbing her own head or if Falling Devil is grabbing her head. I think it would have to be Asa because Falling has the gloves on. I don't know though. She does have like more than one arm, more than two arms. Yeah, before we get into this week's chapter, as always, if you haven't already, definitely be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads. I'd like to try and hit at least 100 likes on this week's reaction. Now then, without any further ado, let's get right into the chapter, shall we? So, it looks like Falling just sort of flicks her finger, and then the canopy that Asa was hiding under just kind of fucking explodes. Naturally, she's freaking out about this. She grabs onto a piece of the canopy that is still sort of hanging onto the building. Asa! She's struggling, and then, oh no. Falling has grabbed onto her head. I can tell by the way your muscles move, by the smell of your sweat. That's a weird thing to say. Your attachment to life is weak to begin with, no? What truly scares you right now is the shock of the impact, the physical sensation of falling, the darkness of the sky. That's all. Close your eyes, and I can promise you a peaceful fall. That is creepy, and also quite poignant, I suppose. I love when villains talk like this. It's great. One of my favorite things for them to do. So we got Yoru yelling at her. We can't hear what she's saying though. I imagine Asa's not really listening to anything right now. She remembers that orphanage bitch. She remembers, oh my god, I'm forgetting her name. Yuko. There you go. It's been a minute. And her cat. She closes her eyes. What is her decision going to be? Life or death? She lets go, and she starts to fall up into the sky. It's true. I feel so at peace. I won't have to cause trouble for anyone else, or get my feelings hurt anymore. I won't have to lie in bed, thinking about all the things I did wrong as I wait to fall asleep. You see, I don't really have much to say for this. This is a little beyond my paycheck to deal with here. Haven't experienced it myself, but I get the general impression that this is a fairly good representation of some degree of suicidal thoughts. You just think that your life is worthless, that there's no joy for you, that you're just a burden upon other people, and you have no reason to live. Of course, that's not true. And we see in the pitch black sky there are these white birds flying around, maybe doves. Oh, but I do have one regret. Even one person. Even if it was with only one person, with all my heart, I wish I'd done what? And let me guess, Denji's gonna swoop by to save you? There you go! Come on! Thanks, Chainsaw Man. He grabs Asa by the wrist. He's holding on to the railing here. Whoa! Chainsaw Man? That's heavy. Wait a... Asa's heavy? Haven't you carried more? Or is there more of just like an actual force pulling upon Asa that makes her heavier? What? Huh? Stop it! Let go! No! Whoa. I'm okay with falling. I accept it. Are you nuts? Life is nothing but pain. Getting made a fool of, getting your expectations up only to be let down. Isn't it? Well, yeah, but like, what? Denji, I'm not sure if Denji's the best person to have to have to be the one to address these points, because he has experienced the absolute worst of it, you know. He has experienced as bad as it gets. But I don't think his general takeaway was actually, no, there are still good things. It was more just kind of a fuck it, we ball. Yeah, things are kind of shit, but, like, I don't care. So, I mean, maybe that can reach Asa, but I don't know if that's, like, the best thing to say to her. And it looks like Denji loses a grip and he starts falling up. Ah! It's like the worse you feel, the heavier you get, but upward. Think happy thoughts. Dogs, cats. Dogs, cats. And she starts freaking out more because of the cats. We stopped. Cats. Ice cream. This is an interesting strategy on your part, Denji. Well, she's thinking, she's crying. Don't make me remember cats. Yeah, I was just about to think about that. I know how you feel. Believe me, I've been there. Oh, this arc has been so good for character development. Oh my god. What would you know? No one has had it worse than me. Oh, now that's just arrogant. That's just arrogant to assume no one else has. Just when life seems super awesome, as soon as you let your guard down, some crappy thing happens out of nowhere and screws it all up, right? She acknowledges that. You know, life isn't all bad, but day in, day out, all you can remember is the bad stuff. And the disasters keep piling up like a hamburger made of crap, right? They appear to be reaching an understanding. How did you get over that, Chainsaw Man? I haven't. I'm not over it. Only I've got something to live for. Something I look forward to so much that I'm willing to eat that crap burger. What's that? Sex! I want to have sex! Ew! Denji, you little degenerate at heart. Oh my god. Denji, you will realize, eventually, that is not the solution to all your problems. It'll be just like the boob touching for him again. Unless he's just like, no, I want to have sex with a person I'm very passionately in love with. In which case, well, yeah, maybe it'll exceed his expectations. I don't know. But, anywho, that was a good chapter. When are we getting the next one? Next week. Oh my god, oh my goodness gracious. I love when we get chapters after only a week. It's great. It's delightful. This arc is really good so far, and it's kind of interesting. So far, it seems like Part 2 hasn't had nearly as much focus on the fights as a lot of the Part 1 arcs, where, you know, the big climax is Denji goes and they fight a devil guy, you know. I mean, we still got a little bit of that already, but it feels way more like the focus and the heart of this arc is the drama. It's the character development. It's them coming to terms with themselves and their trauma. And that's all really, really good. So, I'm a very big fan of this Falling Devil arc. I don't think it would be controversial to say this is the best part of Part 2 so far. So I'm very excited to see how this keeps developing and whatever the ramifications of this arc are going to be. But with that, that's all I got for this week's reaction. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I do Chainsaw Man chapter reactions and reviews every week. If you enjoy discussing Chainsaw Man with other people, or just enjoy the content I produce on this channel, I highly suggest you check out my Discord server. I have a link to that down in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys around. Take care.